All right, hi everybody. It's Bonkai 922. This is gonna be Magical Warfare. Yeah. Anyway, Magical Warfare. What episode was this? 5. Now, not a lot happened in this episode. It was interesting though. We had this test going on. And basically what was going on was there were 4 levels of these tests. It was an illusion. Basically, the instructors of the academy made an illusionary town with 4 levels. Like one level was for evasive magic, one level was for destruction magic, one level was for transforming magic, I believe. One level was for acceleration magic. So essentially what's happening is this test was to decide if Takashi, Kurumi, and Ida would be able to go and look for Miu's brother. This would tell the director if they're ready for it. So test starts and they begin it, and for Takashi, his part, he had evasive magic, so he basically just had to go to a point, this building, and go to it while trying to the obstacles. And what ends up happening is he bumps into the guy. Unfortunately, I forgot his name. The guy that fought him in episode 1. Guy with the sword. Not Miu's brother, the other guy, the orange hair. And he sees him and says to him, and all the obstacles were here and there. They were like, one was a rhino, and the other obstacles were like these spiders with machine guns attached to them, I think. He goes to him, calls his name out and shit, and he doesn't recognize him. He doesn't recognize Takashi. And you're like, huh? So, and basically he says, don't bother me, and he just pushes him off. And then we see one of the instructors and the director. And the director tells him how did he respond to Takashi. He said to him, he doesn't have any recollection. They basically rewrote his memories. No, he really did. They rewrote his memories so that, I don't know why, they didn't really explain that. Why they rewrote his memories. But they rewrote his memories, and that's a little bit pretty much the story. Also what happens during this test is, because this was like a 2-part episode, there was a test and there was something else. We have the people of the trailers. The blonde hair girl. Getting involved. Now her deal, I think she wants Takashi's sword, Twilight. Because she mentioned it several times in this episode. She wants his sword and everything. And what ends up happening is they interfere with the test. And they basically create all these holes, gaps in one level, which is the 4th level, Takashi's level. And he goes from his level to Kurumi's level. And they end up fighting the rock monsters that are there. And Kurumi bumps into the same guy as well. And he kind of remembers her, but realizes that he doesn't. And before he meets up with her, he pushes her out of the way from getting hit. Now, saves her. And then he disappears, because once you get hurt in the test, you disappear. That's the whole spiel. And they meet up eventually. Takashi, Kurumi, Ida, and Miyu. And they end up heading forward and finding the building they have to go to, which is like this castle thing. And they get involved. One of the rock monsters that were all around the place shows up. They end up fighting it. They end up beating it. And that we have that part squared away. And they're able to get to the castle. And then, we go to a scene with her, the girl, and saying, "Oh, I'm going to get Twilight." She basically wants the sword that Takashi has. I don't know why, but that's the whole deal. That's basically what was stated here. And besides that happening, we have her meeting up with the director back at the school. And, she's massaging her and shit, and she's trying to, and the director's basically saying that he did it, so I'm going to have to allow him to do what he said he wanted him to do, which is go look for Miyu's brother. The other thing that happens in this episode, besides that, and we have a scene, I believe, that was the only scene we had, is, because this episode was called Magical Test and Winter Vacation. Now it's snowing there. And supposedly it's winter break for New Year's Eve and shit. And Kurumi wants to go home, but she wants Takashi to go with her so he can meet his brother and everything. And he says no, he doesn't want to. And she calls him stupid and they have a fight. This kind of whole thing with Kurumi and Takashi, later on, I can tell you right now, I can see it a mile away. His brother's going to get involved. And they're going to have a fight. And Kurumi's going to have to decide something at that point. Even so, what happens is, she goes without him and she meets up with his brother. And he is a vindictive, manipulative son of a bitch. Gekko, his brother, Takashi's brother. I'm like, he says, "Oh, you could stop that pretending, because I'm going to go to your high school next." And now when he said that, and they had that conversation, they're at this house, I think it's at Kurumi's house. In the distance is, I believe, Miyu's brother. And that guy, let me go find that guy's name. The guy who's the head of the trailers. Wizard trailers. Washizu. So he's in the wings watching. So I'm like, and we have that part. And basically after that, we have this scene where they're training Miyu and Takashi. And she basically, she's really tired and everything after training. And it seems like she's got a fever. So he takes her to her dorm. And this was very funny. She was kind of sad too. She was giving all this affection on him and shit while they were in the dorm. And she says brother and everything, and takes her to her dorm. And what ends up happening is he stays with her in the bed. And who shows up? Kurumi. And she sees them, and she just has a fear, and she's like, calls him an idiot, and throws the lunch pan at him. It does the same thing to Miyu. But what ended up happening was weird. Her magic transformed her into a little girl. And we have this scene where Takashi basically tells Miyu the whole story, and he's pretending to be your girlfriend and everything, and that whole bit. This ends up with Kurumi bumping into that guy again, the one with the Zap memories, and he puts moves on her and shit, and then kind of the episode ends with Kurumi seeing Takashi, and she just leaves. Now, overall, the first half was good. Gonna give this a 4 out of 5. But the second half wasn't really anything going on, except for that part with Kurumi going home and meeting up with Takashi's brother. You know, that spells, yeah, he's getting involved in this. Takashi's brother. And he's a son of a bitch, too. But it's kind of, what I find weird about this show, and this show is obviously, it's okay, it's not. But, is that you have this whole sibling thing going on. You have two people in this show who have brothers who are considered to be evil or manipulative in a way. But the only difference is that Miyu's brother, he's being controlled. While Takashi's brother, he's just got a vendetta. He's got a bona fide vendetta against Takashi. Because the whole thing with Kurumi and everything. And to be honest with you, it's so stupid because why does this Kurumi just, you know? It's so stupid. Because she's going to eventually find out that Gekko's a bastard. The way he acts. But overall, like I said, 4 out of 5. Beginning part was really good. With the test and everything. I thought that was pretty awesome. And we found some interesting things about that one girl, member of Twilight, member of the trailers. She's after that Sword Twilights. And she actually, I forgot to mention this, she took a piece of Takashi's hair. I don't know what that's going to do, but it's seemingly, she's trying to find out, you know, what the whole deal is with him. And like who he really is. So, yeah. Well, we'll find out. This is seemingly interesting. First half was good. Second half was okay. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. I did some Titans of Darkness stuff. And later today, I will try to do more Titans of Darkness stuff. But I'm not making any promises. No, I'm not making any promises because, you know, I got a lot of shit coming. You know, I got this. I'm doing this now. Got to do One Piece, Attack on Titan. So, look forward to those. I'm Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Oh, by the way, the song thing, that's going to get done. I'm going to do it. Probably Monday. And it's a surprise song. You're not going to know what song it is. So you can look forward to that. I'm Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Man, Takashi's brother, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. You know what? He puts bad. He is, telling you guys right now, worst brother. Worst. Doesn't deserve anything. He deserves it. That's the way I see it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.